All right. Here we go. Week 6 at Jacksonville. This is a massive game. This is going to be for first place in the division. What's going on, everybody? See some people coming in here. How we doing? So I'm wondering what I'm watching doesn't have sound right now. Is that how it is for everybody, or is my stuff just messing up? Oh, no. Looks like they're figuring it out. All right. Yeah, let's go, man. Today should be a good game. Today should be a really good game. I think Braden Smith being out is going to make things interesting in this game. But at the end of the day, I think we're going to be able to run the ball. JT is going to be getting more carries. We have Zach Moss. It just feels like we're going to be able to make things happen on the offensive side. Yeah, defense. Yeah. Defense is going to be huge in this game for real. And I think the defense is going to be better this week than it was in week 1. So at least that's what I'm hoping for. Obviously hoping that the defense ends up being better than it was in week 1, especially early on. But all season long, really, the Colts have been pretty good in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. So as long as we can keep it close in the first half, I like us in this game. But again, I think we're going to be able to run the ball, and good defense is definitely going to help. But Gardner Minshew doesn't turn the ball over a whole lot. So as long as he can keep the turnovers down, right, not throw interceptions in this game, I think we'll be all right. All right, Colts are getting the ball first in this game. Yeah, blowout would be ideal, bro. If we just come out and blow the doors off of them, yeah. That's what I'm hoping happens in this one. Especially after losing in Jacksonville so many times, it's only right that the next time we win there is a blowout. Yeah, there's no doubt that Steichen has the boys ready to go, man. He's had them ready to go since week one. They've come out more prepared this season than they have in any of the past 5 seasons. Even Andrew Luck's last season playing, they started 1-5 that season. But Steichen's done a real good job with this team. So we'll get a fair catch on the opening kickoff. Minshew coming onto the field. Getting a standing ovation from the Jaguars fans. That's awesome. All right. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, well, definitely one of our better starts in recent memory. Here we are, 1st and 10, starting in the shotgun from the 25, dropping back to pass, getting the ball out quick. Who's that? Josh Downs catching the ball. That's going to be a 4-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and 6 here. Yeah, I would expect a lot of running the damn ball in this game. That's right. All right, here we go. 2nd down, coming out in shotgun again, but in 12 personnel shotgun. Here we go. Play action, getting the ball out quick. Alec Pierce getting the ball in space. Stretches out for a 1st down. Let's go. Alec Pierce catching the ball. And this one was on a little drag route, not something we normally see Alec Pierce do. But they're showing the replay here. Yeah, this is just a simple drag route, goes underneath, ends up by himself. Does a nice job of fighting for the 1st down there, picking up the early 1st down here for this Colts offense. So here we are, 1st down from the 35, pistol formation. Alec Pierce is in motion in 12 personnel. And it's another quick pass, a screen here to Michael Pittman Jr. This one goes for 6 or 7 yards here, depending on where they decide to spot this. Yeah, they gave him 7 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 3 here. Nice pickup there on 1st down, getting above the sticks. It's about time for this Colts team to run the ball. We'll see if they do that here. 2nd and 3, coming out in shotgun again. Nope, they're passing once again. This one's a screen pass to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor getting this up 2 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and very short here, probably about a half a yard. Going hurry up offense here are the Colts on 3rd and 1. Again, 3rd and very short. They're in shotgun, handing the ball off here to Jonathan Taylor and easily picking this one up. Ends up picking up 3 or 4 yards right there. Picks up another 1st down. Zach Moss coming in. Jonathan Taylor going off the field. Yeah, Steichen's really good, man. Really good. Like, I know it's early on, but seems very comparable to Kyle Shanahan. You know, we'll see how that holds up long term, but I feel real good about Steichen. As we're in 1st down here at the 48-yard line, Colts side of the field, handing off here to Zach Moss. And this one's getting stopped at the line of scrimmage. That was Devin Lloyd in on the tackle. He was questionable coming in with a thumb injury, but I had a feeling he'd be playing in this one. He is in this game. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10 here for the Colts. Again, at the 48-yard line, Colts side of the field, coming out in shotgun. Passing the ball here, Minshew up near the sticks. I believe that's Josh Downs, going to be a third and short here. I think it's a 3rd and 1 here for the Colts. Josh Downs getting his second catch of the game already. Steichen's offense does a lot more than Frank's offense did. Frank's offense was real stagnant. This offense motions a lot. There's a lot of moving pieces, spreads the ball or spreads players out all over the field. This Steichen offense is really good, really creative, and really fun to watch. And they're operating here 3rd and 1, handing the ball off, and they're going to get stopped here 3rd and 1 in the backfield. It's going to be 4th and 2, 4th and 3 here for the Colts. Right now, running the ball just not working on this first drive for the Colts. So what happened on that play? The edge defender just split 2 tight ends. There were 2 tight ends blocking there. He split both of them, got to the ball carrier in the backfield. This is about 4th and 1.5. The Colts offense is on the field right now. They are snapping it. They are passing it. It's a screen pass, and they get the 4th down pickup. Zach Moss with the spin to get the first down. What a play there by Zach Moss to be able to pick that one up. Thought for sure that was about to be a stop in the backfield, and he spins away from it and gets a first down. Christian McCaffrey has already scored a receiving touchdown in the game against the Browns. San Francisco up 7-0 as the Colts have a first down here at the 40-yard line in Jags territory, coming out in shotgun with Michael Pittman Jr. in motion. Minshew drops back, throws it down. I believe that's the running back. Yep, that is Zach Moss getting up for a gain of 6, I believe that is. Yep. They gave him a gain of 7 there. This is going to be a 2nd and 3 for the Colts. Gardner Minshew right now 7 for 7, 38 yards. And we're seeing a lot of, extension of the run game kind of passes. The stuff in the run game so far this drive hasn't worked, but the quick pass game is working so far. So we could see that continue as we come out 2nd and 3 here. Gardner dropping back to pass. Another pass to Zach Moss here. Zach Moss picking up a first down, gets inside the 30-yard line to about the 27 or so. And they're just taking what the defense is giving them right now. That's what Steichen has preached throughout the preseason and training camp, throughout the beginning of this season. Is, take what the defense is giving you. If they're going to give us the short stuff down the field, we'll get down the field, and then we'll run the red zone offense when we get there. Love what we're seeing right now. At some point, we got to figure out how to run the ball. But right now, we have a 1st and 10 at about the 26-yard line. We are running the ball. Isaiah McKenzie end around, getting a first down here, getting inside the red zone. That was a great play right there. Run game, the inside zones aren't working. Find something that'll work to the outside. And that was a great little play design there to get Isaiah McKenzie around the outside of the defense. So here we are, 1st and 10 at the 15, running a bit of a hurry up here. Handoff here to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor gets a little bit to the outside and picks up 5 yards here on first down. Makes it 2nd and 5 here for the Colts at the 10-yard line. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 from the 10. Coming out with 4 wide receivers on the field. Minshew back to pass. Looks to the side. That one incomplete. Was a pass out to Jonathan Taylor. Couldn't tell if he snagged that with one hand or not initially, but that was an incomplete pass. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. Excuse me. All right. Big 3rd down here for the Colts, man. Had a great drive so far. Love to see him put up a touchdown on this drive. Right now, they could pick up a first down and keep this drive going. Minshew dropping back to pass, gets the ball out of his hands quick. That is incomplete. That was incomplete to Josh Downs. Just couldn't hold on to it. A little bit high for Josh Downs. That was going to be tough to catch, especially with Devin Lloyd coming in at the angle he came in. All right, couldn't execute to keep that drive alive. We're going to be kicking a field goal here. But we were able to get ourselves down the field. This does go through the uprights here. Colts up 3-0. Took a lot of time off the clock. There's 6:27 to go here in the first quarter. So let's go check scores around the league. I know the 49ers scored. I know Seattle scored already. I believe Kenneth Walker got the touchdown. This NFL page takes a long time to load. All right, so we have Washington up 3-0 on Atlanta right now. Minnesota, Chicago scoreless. Seattle's beating Minnesota right now 7-0. San Francisco's up 7-0 on Cleveland. Nobody has scored in the New Orleans-Houston game. And right now, nobody has scored in the Carolina-Miami game, but Carolina is in the red zone right now. Who would have guessed? All right, looks like we're about to be coming back from commercial break here. All right. I like what I saw from the offense there on the first drive. Hey, no problem, bro. Colts had a good first drive. It was 16 plays, 65 drives, or 16 plays, 65 yards. Ended up with a field goal. Couldn't convert when they got down to the red zone. Couldn't keep the drive alive. But it was a good first drive. They were, moving the ball, taking what the defense gave them. Right now, it is 3-0. The Colts took off a bunch of time off the clock on that 16-play drive. 6:27 left in the first quarter. But Jaguars just getting the ball. They're 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Passing here on the first play on a rollout, getting the ball out quickly to Calvin Ridley. This is going to be a 6-yard pickup. Going to be 2nd and 4 here for the Jaguars. Yeah, 16 plays. There was a fourth down conversion on that drive. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, maybe a shutout. It'd be nice if our defense could pitch the shutout. We'll see what happens. They're handing the ball off here on 2nd and 4. He bounces it out to the outside, gets up around the sticks. I think this is going to be a 3rd and short here for the Jaguars. Not sure who that was on the tackle there, but that was a great play. Able to get him by his ankle, stop him from picking up a first down there. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Handing the ball off here to the fullback, and it looks like he falls forward there for the first down. Oh, Carolina ended up putting up a touchdown on that drive. Chuba Hubbard, 5 carries, 34, and a rushing touchdown. They're up 7-0 on the Dolphins right now. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Dropping back to pass is Trevor Lawrence. Pass rush makes him get off the spot. He's running, and he picks up 7 or 8 yards here. I believe that was Samson Ebicom coming off the edge. Almost got to Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence steps up and runs through the gap. All right, here we go. 2nd and 2 for the Jaguars. Up at the 44-yard line. Looks like dropping back to pass on play action, throwing the ball downfield. Can't tell. Are they going to count that as a catch? Did he get his feet? Nope, they're calling it incomplete. Unable to keep his feet in bounds. See, yeah, that was incomplete. Man, heck of a throw there by Trevor Lawrence, though, being able to get it into the spot he was able to get it into. Good, great catch by Calvin Ridley, but he was out of bounds for that one. So luckily here for the Colts, it's 3rd and 2. See if they can get the Jaguars off the field here. Coming out, empty set for Trevor Lawrence. Shovel pass inside, and this goes nowhere. Gets stopped at the line of scrimmage. They might give him a gain of about a half a yard. Going to be a 4th and 1 here. Looks like they're going to keep their offense out on the field to go for it, just like the Colts did. Man, if the Colts could get a stop on 4th down here, that would be massive, man. Who's that? Zaire Franklin, DeForest Buckner, once again coming in to make a huge play. Coming out in a very heavy set. They do hand it off. They get to the outside here. He picks up a first down, but a good job to get to the edge there by Zaire Franklin to make sure he doesn't pick up a big chunk of yardage. Now and there, just a good play by the Jaguars to come out in a set like that, to make it look the way they looked, and then to bounce it to the outside like that. So here we are, 1st and 10 for the Jaguars here. Completion here, quick pass to Evan Ingram, picks up 8 yards or so. No, they're going to give him 9 there. It's going to be 2nd and 1 here for the Jaguars. Here you are, 2nd and 1. Handoff here. This one getting stopped immediately upon getting the ball handed off to him. This is going to be a loss of 3, I believe. What a play. Taven Bryan. Great play. It was a loss of 3. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Looks like the Jaguars are at. Sorry about that. Looks like the Jaguars are at the 42-yard line, Colts side of the field, and they get a flag, neutral zone infraction. And of all people, it's DeForest Buckner. So it's going to be first down for the Jaguars there. All right, so here we go. First and 10 for the Jaguars at the 37-yard line, Colts side of the field. Handing the ball off here on first down. Picks up a chunk here of 7 yards or so. Looks like he was down right at the 30-yard line. All right, second and 3 here. See if the Colts defense can tighten up here. Getting him to jump once again. This time, Dio Dangbo jumps in the neutral zone. Unreal, man. It's going to be another first down here for the Jaguars. So Jaguars here trying to slow down this pass rush with these hard counts. Right now, seems to be working as they hand the ball off here on first down. ETN spins away from a tackler, picks up another 6 or 7 yards here on first down. Right now, Jaguars marching down the field as we're coming to the close here in the first quarter. And that is going to be the end of the first quarter. Colts with one possession. Jaguars didn't even get to finish a possession. Probably the quickest quarter of all the games so far. That one ends 3-0. Jaguars are driving. Hopefully the Colts can tighten up, hold the Jaguars to a field goal, or maybe even get the Jaguars to go for it on fourth down and fail. That would be the ideal situation. All right, so as we update these scores around the league, Atlanta put up a touchdown. They're up 7-3 on Washington. Minnesota scored a field goal. They're up 3-0 on Chicago. Cincinnati put up a touchdown. That game is tied 7-7. Browns still have the ball. That game is still 7-0 with San Francisco on top. Houston scored to go up 7-0 on the Saints. As we mentioned earlier, Carolina goes up 7-0 on Miami. But Carolina does have the ball back. So that could be the upset of the day right there. Imagine the Panthers beat the Dolphins. Oh, man. All right, so thus far, I feel, yeah, Shaq is playing. He was actually, I believe he was on the field for a couple of the nickel package situations there on this first drive. So he's back in the game, and hopefully we can see him make an impact. Now we know Zaire Franklin, he's all over the place. So, he gets a lot of tackles. He already has a few tackles here on this first drive. So he does a lot of the heavy lifting, but Shaq is in the game. He is back in this game. All right. And as we come back here to this game, here we are, 2nd and 4. Jaguars just inside the 20. Got a little play action screen pass here. Goes for a first down. Gets inside the 5 here. Man, nearly took that one to the house. I thought for sure that was a handoff that got stopped in the backfield. The camera went that way also. Turns out to be a play action. Gets the ball out to a backup tight end. Ends up with some space on the outside, and he picks up a huge gain there for 18. It's Jacksonville here at the 2-yard line, 1st and goal. Handing the ball off to Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne gets in the end zone standing up. Jacksonville getting the early lead here on the Colts. All right, Jacksonville coming back with their own drive of 13 yards, or I'm sorry, 13 plays, 75 yards. Takes up the rest of the first quarter, goes into the second quarter. See what the Colts can answer with as they get their second drive coming up here in the second quarter. 14-17 to go. Hopefully we can see, the Colts offense come out, move the ball like they were moving the ball. We'll see how Jacksonville's defense adjusts to what we were trying to do, right? That first drive was a lot of, use the pass game as an extension of the run game. I assume in some way Jacksonville's gonna, try to combat that, but then Steichen and his offense, they're gonna try to, adjust as the defense adjusts. This is where the chess match starts. Right? Both teams have run their scripted plays to start this game. And now it's a point where, okay, where do we go from here? How do we play this chess match from here? And I have a lot of faith in Steichen. So we'll see what Minshew is able to do, see how well he's able to be protected, for not having Braden Smith in the game. He's already dropped back and passed the ball a lot there on that first drive. So coming in to this next drive, I'm going to be excited to see how Minshew reacts. Right, you have to assume this is an emotional game for him right now. He's down. That Jacksonville crowd is rocking. How is he going to react? Got to be able to continue to convert third downs. That's going to be the key, is converting those third downs. So hopefully we're able to get that done. Put up 7, go up 10-7, and then we'll see how the defense can adjust. Gus Bradley and that defense been pretty good. As they adjust through the games. Yeah, they've been pretty good as they adjust through the games. Looks like we have a Jaguars fan hopping in. What's up, man? Yeah, this was always bound to be a good game, man. You guys are a good team. I expected you guys. I think my record prediction for the Jaguars this year was like 12 games. So I expected you guys to be good. If we can come in, steal a win in Jacksonville, where we haven't played in a long time, that'd be great. But either way, I expect this to be a good game, especially with Minshew's return. As a Colts fan, it would be great to win this game, but as a football fan, it'd be great to see Minshew go back, get some revenge, be able to get a win here in Jacksonville. Bernard Raymond has a 4.5 or I'm sorry, 5.4% pressure rate allowed, which is the lowest among any left tackle this season. Second year left tackle coming in doing so good. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Colts, starting at the 25-yard line, starting in shotgun. Coming with a play action to start this drive. Minshew gets hit from behind. The ball is out, and the Jaguars recover. Josh Allen, as we feared, making plays in this game, coming off the edge, gets Gardner Minshew from behind, gets the ball out, and the Jaguars get the ball back very quickly. And just as we were talking about Bernard Raymond gets beat around the edge, and Minshew just unable to hold on to that ball. Tough play. Now this is where we need to see the Colts defense do some heroic stuff. Got to at least hold them to a field goal here, right? So here we go. This looks like a wildcat play. ETN keeps it. ETN scores on the first play of that drive, and they immediately go up 14-3. Boy, oh boy. Opening this game up very quickly. Man, went wildcat on us, and we couldn't stop it, man. So very quickly, just went to 14-3 in this game. Still early in the second quarter, plenty of time. But a mistake on offense, and the defense immediately gives up the explosive play in the run game. Not what you were looking for right there. All right. Here we are with an update on the games. That Atlanta game, they're still up 7-3 on Washington. Minnesota's still up 3-0, but Chicago does have the ball in the red zone. Cincinnati, Seattle are still tied at 7. San Francisco's still up 7-0, but they do have the ball back. Houston's up 7-0, but New Orleans has the ball. And maybe the surprise of the day, Carolina over Miami right now, 14-0 at the start of the second quarter. Yeah, man, the way this team is played in the second half of games, like we're going to have to be down by a lot for me to be completely out of it in the second half. I'm going to think we have a chance one way or another. But we got to get it rolling, man. You know, couple of quick mistakes have put us in a position where this next drive we have to execute. Have to execute. Can't let Jacksonville get the ball back without us putting points on the board. Yeah, not exactly what you want to see, man. And right as we were talking about Bernard Raymond too, man. They flashed the graphic up. We're sitting here talking about how good he is. And then Josh Allen beats him. But hey, man, we knew Josh Allen was going to be a problem. We talked about it in the pregame preview, man. Josh Allen is a game changer. He's that kind of dude. Yeah, I think what we noticed is if you're looking for stuff deep, man, you got to watch out for Josh Allen. That quick game can work, but looking for stuff deep could be a problem as the Colts on first down here, handing the ball off to Jonathan Taylor. Gets the outside a little bit and ends up with 3 yards, I think it was. It's going to be 2nd and 7 here for the Colts. All right. Come on, let's go. 28-yard line, 2nd and 7. See what the Colts can do as Minshew's back to pass, throwing the ball downfield, and it's too far in front of Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce had a step on his guy. There was a little bit of space there, but Minshew put too much on it. It's going to be 3rd and 7 here for the Colts. Crowd's getting loud. This is a good time to make that crowd shut up, man. Get the ball in Michael Pittman Jr.'s hands. Shut this crowd up. Offsides, throw the flag. They not going to throw a flag? Okay. They threw a flag. Minshew tried to make something out of nothing. Ends up throwing an interception, but there was offsides on this play. All right. Got to assume Minshew's not making that decision if there's not an offsides there. At least that's what I'm hoping. But now it's going to be a 3rd and 2 here for the Colts. Much more manageable situation. This is where I'm a big fan of handing the ball off here, but I think they come out in an empty set. Yeah, they're coming out in an empty set. See what happens here. They're spreading out the field. Minshew back to pass. Gets the ball out. Ball gets tipped. Almost gets picked. It's going to be 4th and 2 for the Colts. And they're going to punt the ball away. Man, that was going to be a completion to Kylan Granson. Sat down in the soft spot of the zone, but the defensive lineman got his hand up, tipped the ball at the line of scrimmage. So now, again, the Colts punting the ball away. 13 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. This is a freaking bomb. Holy cow. And this one gets down to the 16-yard line, about the 17-yard line. Jacksonville going to have the ball back. We'll see if the defense can make a big-time play to shift some of this momentum. We have some game changers over there. DeForest Buckner, Zaire Franklin. We'll see if Shaq can make a play. Somebody's got to make something happen. We can't let this one start to get away from us here in this first half. I hope Pierce gets a touch. I want Pierce to get a touchdown. I want Pittman to get a touchdown. I want JT to get a touchdown. That needs to be every game. I want to be giving out touchdowns like Oprah, bro. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. All right, so as we update these scores here, Washington scored a touchdown. They're now up 10-7 on Atlanta. Chicago got a field goal. That game is tied 3-3. Cincinnati scores a touchdown. They're up 14-7. Cleveland has the ball back. That game is still 7-0. San Francisco on top. Houston and New Orleans. That game is tied 7-7 right now. Houston has the ball. And Carolina's still up 14-0 on Miami, but Miami does have the ball in the red zone. Nah, never too late, man. Never too late. Colts were down. Well, we were down 23-0 to the Rams a couple weeks ago. We'll be all right. Got plenty of time in this game. We got the defense. They make adjustments as the game goes on and they get better. I ain't worried about it. Yeah, Oprah in her prime. Yeah, Oprah. Yeah. Put him out there. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence looking downfield, overthrows his receiver. Going to be 2nd and 10 here for the Jaguars. All right, see what the defense can do here. Jaguars at the 17-yard line, dropping back to pass, throws the ball to the outside. Did he make that catch? Evan Ingram with one heck of a catch, gets a one-handed grab for a first down as he's getting hit. Man, just grabs that out of the air with his right hand, brings that in. Here on first down and hurry up. This one getting stopped way behind the line, way behind the line. That was Kenny Moore doing his thing, man. That quick game, you try to do that quick game on Kenny's side. He's getting there with the quickness, man. So we are 2nd and 15. That was a loss of 5. Great play by Kenny Moore on first down. 2nd and 15 here for the Jaguars. They're at the 31-yard line. Handoff to ETN on 2nd down. This one picks up roughly 4 yards. Depends where they give him the spot. Yep, giving them 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 11 here for the Jaguars. It's exactly what the Colts defense needs, man. Get them off the field right here. You can't even let them get 4th and short. If they get 4th and short, they're going for it. Need to get them off the field right here or get a turnover. Pick 6 would be great. See what we can do. Jaguars at the 35-yard line. Dropping back to pass is Trevor Lawrence. Gets the ball out quick. Evan Ingram hurdles a guy, but it's going to be 4th and 3. Great tackle by Juju Brents. Pick up a 7. Going to be 4th and 4 here for the Jaguars. Defense getting off the field. Great job right there. Great job. Exactly what we needed. Swing this momentum a bit back in our favor. Now let's see what this offense can do, man. As this punt, the Colts are going to start with the ball somewhere around the 15. There's a flag somewhere for something. This one, maybe I think a illegal motion against Jacksonville. Not sure. Waiting for the official ruling on this flag. Okay, so one of the players on Jacksonville went out of bounds on his own, did not get pushed out of bounds. He went out of bounds on his own to try to get around somebody. They threw a flag on that. That's going to help the Colts, give the Colts better field position on their next drive. Exactly what we need, man. Exactly what we need. It's time for the offense to get going, man. Make this game 14-10. Right. And if we can get an explosive play somewhere on this drive and we can make this a bit of a quicker drive than what we've had, then that would give us an opportunity. If the defense can have another good drive, give us the ball back and be able to get another touchdown. You know, if we can somehow steal 2 touchdowns out of what's left in this quarter and we can go into the half up 17-14, Jacksonville gets the ball coming out of halftime. And the way this team generally does in the second half on the defensive side of the ball, I would like us in that situation a lot. So that's what I'm hoping is happening. That's what I'm manifesting to happen. But as we look here around the league, see some of these other scores, not much has changed. Washington, Atlanta still 10-7. Minnesota kicked another field goal. That game is 6-3 now. Cincinnati still up 14-7 on Seattle, but Seattle has the ball. Cleveland still down 7-0 to the Niners, but Cleveland has the ball. Houston's now up 10-7, and Miami finally scored, and that game is 14-7. Carolina Panthers on top. Let's go Colts, man. Hey, if you're somebody that's, on the channel, if you're not subscribed by chance, then go ahead and hit that sub button, man. We're almost to 1,000. All right, here we go. All right. Time to see what this offense can do, man. Let's go put up a touchdown. Got a 1st and 10 here, starting at the 21-yard line. Quick pass out here. Josh Downs. Josh Downs getting on the edge. Picks up 6 yards, maybe 5 yards, I think is where they're going to spot this one. No, they did give him 6 yards. Okay. Holding Alec Pierce. They threw a flag on that play. It was holding on Alec Pierce. Yeah, Darius Leonard is my current favorite Colt, man. Really enjoy Shaq Leonard. I hope he can come back to form. So now the Colts here on 1st and 18. I'm not sure why we're not running the ball, to be honest with you. I thought we'd be running the ball a lot more with the success that we've had running the ball. Having JT back, not real sure. Garner dropping back to pass here. This is a screen pass. Zach Moss. This one goes nowhere. He only gets a yard or so. But I don't know. At some point, I want us to start running the ball. But now that we're down, we're going to be passing the ball a lot. It's probably going to be a lot of what it is. If we can score again and close this game up, then I think we have a chance to be able to run the ball. But going to be a lot of passes thrown in this game, I feel like. Here we are, 2nd and 16 here for the Colts. Minshew, another quick pass here to Zach Moss. Going to be like a 3rd and 13 here, I believe, for the Colts. 3rd and 14. And this here is the danger of holding calls, man. Getting holding calls will absolutely kill a drive. Needs something to happen here, somebody to make something happen. Keep this drive alive, man. We can't keep giving the ball back so quick to Jacksonville. And here we are, another screen pass. And here we go. Isaiah McKenzie, that seems like a terrible spot right there. They're saying he's a yard behind the line. See the replay of this one. They marked him short. I want to see the replay from the other side. See exactly where that was. That might get challenged. Jacksonville taking a timeout here. It's interesting that Jacksonville's the one taking a timeout. Oh, his knee did hit down. But I think it's closer than what the ref marked. Even still, with the field position, I don't see us going for it. So Colts are going to punt here, 4th and 1. Here we go, another booming punt. This one gets a friendly bounce for Jacksonville. And this gets downed at the 34-yard line. Jacksonville going to take over. See how much time is left? Just over 8 minutes to go here in the first half. All right. That's where we need to see that pass rush, man. If the pass rush, hasn't been getting home the last couple weeks the way it did in the first few weeks, it'd be nice to see the pass rush get home. Be nice to see somebody create a turnover. A couple years ago, not that long ago, with a lot of these same guys, we were one of the best teams at creating turnovers. It'd be cool if we could create a turnover in this game, right? Get the ball back for this offense, get the ball in good field position, or have a defensive touchdown. I don't care. I just want to see a turnover. I'm going to go use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. So as we come back here on first down, Trevor Lawrence just throws something up. Colts rush, getting him off the spot, making him run a little bit. I believe that was Dio Dangbo. Yeah, that should be intentional grounding. I don't know how there's not a flag for that anywhere. It was almost an interception. Definitely should have been intentional grounding. So 2nd and 10 here, 29-yard line for the Jaguars. I'm sorry, the 34-yard line for the Jaguars. Quick pass here down to ETN, and he gets popped by Samson Ebicom. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Jaguars after a pick up a 6. Let's get a 3 and out here, defense. 3 and out. Let's see what the defense can do. They're in the shotgun here. Have 4 wide receivers. Trevor Lawrence dropping back. Pass rush gets there. DeForest Buckner wraps up and drops him. You're not getting away from the big man. Let's go. Big time play by DeForest Buckner. He got near Trevor Lawrence and did not let him get away. He absolutely swallowed him up, made sure to wrap his arms up so he could not get that ball away. Great job there. And that's exactly what we're talking about. We have DeForest Buckner, Zaire Franklin, Shaq Leonard. Somebody's got to make a play. DeForest Buckner comes in, makes a huge play right there. See, man, that defense starting to tighten up. Those adjustments are happening. They're starting to figure it out. That pass rush, starting to figure it out. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can feel it. Momentum starting to swing. Colts offense going to come out here, finally make a play. Maybe we actually run the ball, right? Like give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, and Jonathan Taylor does things that Jonathan Taylor does, like breaks a giant run. I don't know if you guys can feel those vibrations in the universe, but I feel like that's what the universe is telling me right now is Jonathan Taylor about to do Jonathan Taylor things. Right, because just like the defense, you got some guys there on the offense. You need somebody to make a play. Jonathan Taylor is that dude. All right, so as we update some of these games, Washington has gone up 17-7 on Atlanta. Oh, I'm sorry, excuse me. Minnesota's up 6-3 right now on Chicago. Seattle has the ball. They're still down 14-7 to Cincinnati. San Francisco is now up 10-0 on Cleveland. Houston up 10-7. And Miami still has not scored, but they are once again in the red zone. It is 14-7 in that game. See if they can put up a touchdown to tie that game up. Yeah, exactly, man. We have overtime every week, so whatever. If it comes down to the wire, it comes down to the wire. A win's a win. At least if it's close, it'll be entertaining the whole way. You know what I mean? And comebacks are exciting. We got them exactly where we want them. That's the vibe right now. Pretty much every week, it's same situation. Got them exactly where we want them. Here comes the comeback as the Colts start here, 1st and 10, starting at the 25. Handing the ball off here. This one to Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor picks up 3 yards, I believe this is. Going to be a 2nd and 7 here. Looks like Tyson Campbell may be out of this game. That could help the Colts in the pass game for sure. Here we go. Gardner dropping back to pass. Gardner looking to run the ball. Nothing was open. He picks up a couple yards. It's going to be 3rd and 5 here. Big third down, man. Got to be able to pick up these third downs, sustain drives. We'll see if they're able to get it done here. See what yard line we're sitting at here. All right, Colts for 3rd and 5 at the 30-yard line. 5.5 minutes to go. Gardner getting the ball out of his hands. Michael Pittman Jr., I believe this is. No, this is Jonathan Taylor running downfield. A huge pickup here for Jonathan Taylor, who is coming underneath. Nobody anywhere around him right there. Came out in an empty set. They're showing the replay. Yeah, so Jonathan Taylor was all the way to the outside. He was the guy that started coming in motion. By the time the ball snapped, he was already at full sprint. Gets the ball all the way to the 30-yard line on the Jaguars side of the field, from 30 to 30 right there for Jonathan Taylor. So here we go. Dropping back to pass. Minshew. Oh, Minshew had a guy open, but Devin Lloyd almost makes an incredible play there. Almost gets the interception. Looked like Minshew was going to be able to get the ball to Josh Downs in the seam right there. Yeah, when I moved to Florida a few years ago, I had to pick a team in Florida, right? So I figured I'm not going to pick the Jaguars. Dolphins are in the AFC, so I went ahead and picked the Bucks, and I'm not too far away from Tampa, so it just made sense. So we are 2nd and 10 for the Colts. Minshew dropping back to pass. Minshew this time does throw an interception. Don't know what he was even thinking on that throw. There were 2 receivers in the same spot. I don't know why he's even throwing that. And an interception for Minshew here. Finally gets something going on offense, and Minshew just can't help himself. Almost throws an interception one time, then does throw an interception there. That there, I just don't know what that was, man. Overall, they just showed the I just don't even know what that was supposed to be. I don't know why. There's no way that was the play design. There's no way that was the play design. So here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars, handing it off, picking up 2 yards. Looks like a Jaguar offensive lineman might be down. Yeah, Jaguars offensive lineman is down on the ground right now. Just under 4.5 minutes to go here. I've been bad about giving you guys time updates. There's just under 4.5 minutes to go here. Going to an injury timeout commercial break here. Man, all the stuff we were talking about needed to happen was happening, right? The defensive side of the ball, the guy that needed to make the play made the play. Offensive side of the ball, we talked about Jonathan Taylor making a play. He makes a play. Just for that to happen, man. I'll tell you, man, if there's one thing about the Colts this season, it's that the only reason they're ever going to lose a game is because they beat themselves. Right? Penalties, killing drives, turnovers when you start getting some stuff going. The only time we're ever down in games is because we're shooting ourselves in the foot. That's it. Oh yeah, about the Buccaneers thing. Yeah, yeah. I ended up picking the Buccaneers. Had to drop the Buccaneers for a while. Just didn't root for any of the Florida teams because they had Tom Brady, and I'm not going to root for a team that has Tom Brady. So had to ditch them for a little while. I will not claim their Super Bowl since I was not a fan of them at that time. Honestly, wasn't a big fan of having Baker Mayfield come in, because again, I'm not that far away from Raymond James Stadium, so I want to go see the Bucks. Didn't think the Baker Mayfield thing would work, but if it turns out to be an exciting thing, then hey, that's cool. You know what I mean? Hopefully the Colts start coming down here more instead of Tampa. Has been up there like 2 of the last 3 years up in Indy. Be nice if they could have some games down here. But I did get this chair at a Bucks game when I went to see the Colts play when Jacoby Brissett was a starter in 2019. Might have been his 2018. I don't know. It was the 30-30 season for Jameis Winston. Here we are, Jacksonville, 2nd and 8. They were at the 33-yard line. Yeah, right about the 33-yard line. Getting a quick pass out here to Christian Kirk. Juju Brents, Kenny Moore swarming all over Christian Kirk right there. It's going to be a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, depending on where they spot this. Yep, going to be a 3rd and 1 here for the Jaguars. It's where we need a guy like Grover Stewart, right? Grover Stewart, great at getting penetration on run plays. Coming out in shotgun. Doesn't look like Grover's on the field. DeForest Buckner is on the field. Let's see if somebody can make a play here. They're running the ball. Looked like somebody came around the edge right there. Yeah, it looked like somebody came around the edge and was able to get on the running back quickly, but he was able to get to the first down marker too fast. Able to just barely pick up the 1 yard they needed there for the first down for Jacksonville. So we go 1st and 10 for the Jaguars. Sitting at the 45-yard line, Jaguars side of the field. Trevor Lawrence takes off up the middle, picks up about 8 yards rushing the ball. And pretty much every time they spread out, okay, they came out 5 wide right there. Nobody in the backfield but 5 receivers. Every time they do that, if we're in man and people are dropping back, Trevor Lawrence is pretty much immediately just dropping back to get the edge rushers up and then taking off up the middle. I assume Gus Bradley and his guys are going to see that, and we're going to need to have Zaire Franklin pop him when he tries to do that again. Here we are, 2nd and 2. Jaguars on the Colts side of the field now, handing it off. ETN getting up to the 40-yard line, Colts side of the field. First down here for the Jaguars. Shaq Leonard with the tackle on that one. Now we're at the 2-minute warning. Jaguars have the ball at the 40-yard line. Not the first half we were hoping for, man. Not the first half we were hoping for here. So as we update all these scores around the NFL, Washington up 17-7. Minnesota and Chicago tied at 6. Cincinnati up 14-10 on Seattle. Cleveland put up a touchdown. Kareem Hunt scored a touchdown in that game. It's now 10-7. Niners are on top. Houston puts up another touchdown, goes up 17-7. and Miami has the ball back. That game is now tied 14-14. So the Panthers had their fun, but it looks like the Dolphins about to do what we expected the Dolphins to do. Man, oh man. As I sit here, I keep bouncing back and forth between, the feelings that you would get in this situation during the Frank Reich era where we're doomed and the rest of the day is going to suck. But now in Shane Steichen's era, like this is a different team, man. They're going to keep fighting and they're going to keep trying to figure it out. The coaches are going to keep working to put the players in situations to be successful. So I have faith that it'll happen. I have faith as this is a great job to start here as we start under 2 minutes on first and 10 here, getting a tackle behind the line of scrimmage, quickly putting them behind the sticks here. Oh, going to another quick commercial break here, a little 30-second commercial break. So that was exactly how we needed to start that drive. Jacksonville thought they were clever trying to run the ball there. It's going to be 2nd and 10, basically 2nd and 11 from the 40-yard line Colts side of the field. Colts going ahead using their timeouts. Screw this Home Depot commercial. Take us back to the game. Thank you. Minute 55 to go here. Trevor Lawrence, quick pass here. Gets the ball up for about 5 yards. Colts going to take another timeout. 3rd and 6 here for the Jaguars. A minute 49 to go. Evan Ingram looked like he was holding his wrist, but I think he's going to stay in the game. Come on, man. Let's do something crazy. Looking at you, Quiddy Pay. Let's do something crazy. How about a DeForest Buckner strip sack? Quiddy Pay pick it up and take off. That's what I want to have happen. So we're here. Minute 49 to go. 3rd and 6. Jacksonville at the 36-yard line of the Colts side of the field. Getting the quick out here to Evan Ingram. Or I'm sorry, that's Calvin Ridley. First down. Nobody even close. I don't know why we're playing soft coverage. I don't know why Rodney Thomas is the guy that's playing coverage out there. Nope, I'm sorry. That was Juju Brents out there playing way off. And they did the same thing in the first week of the season. A lot of bunch formation to get the Colts not in position. Here they go, 1st and 10, taking a deep shot and a touchdown. Christian Kirk gets open behind Juju Brents, and Juju Brents, that's the 3rd time in this game he's just let somebody behind him. I'm not sure what he's doing, man. Not sure what he's looking at. Getting caught with his eyes in the backfield a lot in this game. And they're taking advantage of it right now. So here we are, 21-3, a minute 40 to go. Jacksonville gets the ball to start the second half. A minute 40, we have to put up a touchdown. If we have any, I don't want to say any shot, but the fact that Jacksonville starts the second half with the ball, like we got to have something happen here on this drive. And it has to be 7. 3 points just doesn't cut it. Right? If you have a chance to get 3, take 3, but you need 7 points on this drive. They just showed Trevor Lawrence. I was sitting here looking at Trevor Lawrence trying to read his lips on the sideline. Oh, I see. Okay, so they just showed the replay on this. Okay, Juju Brents is more play design, taking advantage of the zone defense that the Colts play. They had a guy on the outside that did a quick hitch, and Juju Brents stayed up on that in case it went out there, and Christian Kirk just zoomed to the outside where nobody was, wide open. So, yeah, that zone defense, not great, man. They need to play something else. I don't know what they need to do. I think a little more man. I think you draft guys like Juju Brents and Jalen Jones to be guys that could be good at man coverage and have the length to make up a little bit of their mistakes at man coverage. So I think you just man them up, right? Big guys, long arms, press coverage, but who knows, man. This Colts come out, run the ball here on first down with Zach Moss. Zach Moss picks up about 9-10 yards here on first down. Just need to hurry up. Clock keeps running here. Colts have 1 timeout left. 2nd and 1 here for the Colts. Drop him back to pass. Minshew can't find anything. Throws it out. It's going to be 3rd and 1 here for the Colts. 1:11 to go. All right. This one should be easy to pick up, man. 3rd and 1. Handing the ball off here. Jonathan Taylor finds a way to get himself to the outside. Sorry, that was Zach Moss out here moving like Jonathan Taylor does. Picks up a first down. There's under a minute left. Colts need to hurry up and get moving here. Sitting at the 39-yard line, Colts side of the field. Dropping back to pass. Gets the ball out quick. Gets down quick. Michael Pittman Jr. Going under 40 seconds here. 2nd and 7. I don't know what we're doing, dude. Like, you got to move the ball. Move the ball downfield. There's 30 seconds left. Come on. Another short passer, just letting the Colts eat up these short chunk yards. Zach Moss, though, breaks a couple tackles, picks up a decent chunky yardage there. Taking a timeout with 20 seconds left. Got up to about the 45, I think, there. I couldn't tell exactly what yard line that was. So it looks like we're just trying to get in a position to kick a field goal. They didn't even try for a touchdown, which is extremely disappointing. See what we do with 20 seconds here. See how they decide to operate this one. We're sitting at the 42-yard line on Jaguar side of the field, coming out in an empty set, trying to get the ball out to the sideline quick, and they're able to. Jonathan Taylor, good catch. Good job getting out of bounds. That takes up 3 seconds. There's 18 seconds left. 2nd and 6 here for the Colts. It's one where I like a bunch formation. You do a pump fake to the quick out and have Alec Pierce going down the field. Here we go. Gardner Minshew throws it in the dirt. 15 seconds left here in the second quarter. Going to be 3rd and 6 here for the Colts. All right. See what we decide to do here. 3rd and 6 from the 38-yard line, Jaguars side of the field. And Minshew throws it away once again. Going to be 4th and 6 here for the Colts. Man, what we're seeing here is the Jaguars keeping a lot of people back. They did the same thing in week 1 where they keep people back, take away the deep shot. We have to try to go underneath, and they make us fight for everything. It's Matt Gay with a 56-yard attempt. It's down the middle. Does it have the length? It is good. Matt Gay helps put some points on the board. It's 21-6. Finally able to get some more points on the board. Matt Gay drilled that football. All right. Assuming disaster does not strike here for the Colts, it'll be 21-6 going into halftime. Scores around the league right now. Washington looks like they'll be going into half up 17-10 on Atlanta. Minnesota has 17 seconds while in the red zone. That game is tied 6-6 for the moment. Cincinnati's up at halftime 14-10. San Francisco is up 10-7 with the ball, just under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Houston's up 17-10. Likely going into half up 17-10. Carolina has the ball with right around a minute to go, down 21-14 as Jacksonville's taking a knee to end the first half. Colts down 21-6 to the Jacksonville Jaguars. Jerry, what's up, man? How you doing? Welcome to the channel. We're here at halftime. Colts down 21-6 in Jacksonville. This for first place in the division. Colts have done crazier things than come down from 21-6, okay, this season. So I expect a good showing in the second half. Come out, find a way to get things going, man. Jacksonville, again, they're going to make us fight for it. They're going to try to make sure there's nothing over the top. They're going to try to take things away. Colts need to be able to run the ball. All right. That's the first thing. Got to find a way to run the ball. I don't care how it happens. Find a way to run the ball. Find a way to get the ball in Josh Downs' hands. You got to make something happen in the second half. Defense, for the most part, defense has played well, right? Outside of, that big play, the run play on the Wildcat formation that gave the Jaguars the 14-3 lead, for the most part, the Colts defense has played well, right? Obviously, there are two the Jaguars offense got 2 touchdowns. Not great, but the way the Colts defense usually reacts in the second half of games, I like us in that situation, right? Coming out that first drive in the second half is going to be huge. Jacksonville starts with the ball. We'll see what happens there. But I like our defense in the second half. It's more so, can the offense under Gardner Minshew get things going here in the second half? Zach Moss, Jonathan Taylor, we've seen them make some plays in the pass game. Can they make plays in the run game? We need to see it happen. We have some road graders up front. I think they can make it happen. We just got to see it, man. Yeah, absolutely. Defense needs help from the offense. That's going to be the story of the second half for the Colts, man. 100%. I expect the defense to do their thing. We just need the offense to make a couple impact plays. We need the third down. Third down is the thing I'm looking for. Colts need to be better in third down. The defense needs to keep being solid on third down in the second half, and we'll have a chance. That's what this game is going to come down to. So hopefully we can get that done. I'm going to take a bathroom break, let the vocal cords rest a little bit. You guys do your thing at halftime, you know what I mean? But we're going to be right back here. I'm going to leave some tunes on for you guys. But we will be as soon we will forgot how to speak English. We will be back for the second half. So please come back and join us. And enjoy your halftime, my friends. All right, 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars as we're coming back from halftime. Trevor Lawrence getting chased on the pass play, has to throw it away. All right. See what this defense can pull off, man. Here we go. Trevor Lawrence. Pass outside. Juju Brents. Great coverage right there, knocking the ball away. Seeing the comments from you guys. Nah, Gardner can come back, bro. I got faith in the boy. Here we are, 3rd and 10 here for the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence throwing the ball downfield, overthrows his receiver. It's going to be 4th and 10, a nice 3 and out here by the defense to start this second half. And there's only 14 seconds off the clock so far. That's exactly what we needed to happen, man. Here we are. Oh, he's actually going to return this. Isaiah McKenzie gets up to about the 35-yard line. Looks like there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Illegal block in the back. What did I say that you're saying why about? Hey, bro, I've seen some wild stuff happen. So to say we can come back right here, like, that's not even a question. We're only down a couple scores. That's easy money with the defense we have. We can make it happen. We just got to get back to running the ball, right? Being who we are. We've established an identity. We have to get back to our identity and stop playing into what the Jaguars want us to do. So we start here 1st and 10 for the Colts, starting at the 29, or no, I'm sorry. Because of a penalty, they came back to the 24-yard line. Jonathan Taylor getting bounced out of bounds. Well behind the line. This is going to be 2nd and 13, 2nd and 14. Josh Allen, the defensive end there, running Jonathan Taylor out of bounds. Colts here look like they're switching formation here. Keeping it with an empty set here on 2nd and 14, trying to spread out the field. Gardner dropping back. Gardner gets the ball out of his hands. I believe that's Michael Pittman, able to find an open space in the zone, getting the ball into his hands. Exactly what we needed to make this a more manageable 3rd down. It's 3rd and 2 here for the Colts. Coming out, bit of a hurry up here. See exactly where they would want to run the ball. Let's see. They're passing the ball here. Gardner. What a catch. Who is that? That was Al. I knew that was Alec Pierce. Alec Pierce with a wild one-handed snag to save Gardner Minshew there. Gardner Minshew, that was not a good throw. But Alec Pierce with, just a and brings that into his body, just saving the Colts right there. That was well behind him. He never even used the other hand to secure it. He just said, nah, let me get that. Let me run here for this 1st down. Alec Pierce with one heck of a catch right there. So here we are. Gardner Minshew dropping back on a play action. And he throws another overthrow, and this one's an interception. Gets up into Colts territory, up past the 40-yard line. Yeah, team that wins the turnover battle wins the game, and Gardner, tell you what, he wasn't turning the ball over, right? Like, you look back at that Ravens game is one that I was looking at in particular. That Ravens defense is good, and he was able to make plays against that Ravens defense. I thought coming in he was going to be able to take care of the ball. I don't know what's going on, man. He is not throwing the ball well in this game. And right now, the turnovers are killing us, man. You get 2 interceptions, right? Hopefully, the defense can hold off, and continue to do their part. But right now, man, these turnovers killing us. Yeah, you're exactly right. That's what it was coming down to. I was looking at the stats from all the different games at halftime, and that's what I realized was that we're comparable to Jacksonville. It's not like Jacksonville is just completely outdoing us. It's those turnovers, right? Those turnovers are killing us, and it's not that Jacksonville is making great plays. It's that Gardner keeps overthrowing. The 2 interceptions were overthrows. The sack was just a good play by Josh Allen, right? Getting around Bernard Raymond. That was a good play by the defense. And Gardner Minshew getting hit from behind and loses the ball. So right now, it's just not exactly what I expected coming in this game, man. I'm not going to lie. Not at all what I expected from Gardner Minshew, especially in his return to Jacksonville. Thought he'd come in, thought the football gods would be on our side and help us out here with some Minshew mania in Jacksonville. But so far, that hasn't been the case. At this point, it almost feels like if we're going to make a run at this thing, the Colts defense is going to have to force Jacksonville into forcing a turnover and hope that Colts defense can try to put some points on the board. Yeah, 100%, dude. The kind of stuff we were seeing last year, right? And that's what we want to avoid here. If you look at Gardner's stats, 18 for 28, 153, but has the 2 interceptions. Like, it's not terrible outside of the interceptions, which is why you can't really go just on the numbers because the interceptions are bad plays. But here we are, defense starting 1st and 10. Run play here for the Jaguars to start. That's about a 4 or 5 yard pickup here on 1st down. Yeah, I don't really understand the decision about running the ball in this game. Looks like false start here. Going to make it 2nd and 11 for the Jaguars. Yeah, I know Jacksonville coming into this game, their defense was averaging 3.8 yards per carry. So understandable not trying to run the ball a bunch, but having the backs that we do, you would expect us to be running the ball. But here we are again, 2nd and 11 for the Jaguars at the 40-yard line. Colts side of the field, throwing it up. Oh, and Juju Brents almost has his first interception. Great coverage right there. Fights for the ball with Calvin Ridley. Makes it 3rd and 11 here for the Jaguars. Could have been offensive pass interference too. Oh, Juju got away with a little bit of a pulled Calvin Ridley towards him a little bit. He was real subtle about it, though. Good play there by the rookie. 3rd and 11 here for the Jaguars. 40-yard line, Colts side of the field. Dropping back to throw, gets the quick out. Why are we playing such soft coverage? Calvin Ridley gets an easy 10 yards right there, makes it 3rd and 1.5. I just don't understand that. Looks like they're going to try for a field goal here on 4th and 1. They are kicking it. Looks like that one is good for Jacksonville. They go up 24-6. It's a good job by the Colts after the turnover, limiting to a field goal. If we weren't playing such soft coverage right there in that Gus Bradley defense, then maybe they don't get points. But you know, yeah, really, man. I mean, yeah, yards wise comparable at halftime. The yards were really comparable between the two teams. You know, at least total yards. Obviously, the Colts weren't running a whole bunch there in the first half, but you know they aren't doing terrible, right? When you look at the score, it's 18-yard rush by ETN after the fumble. The Trevor Lawrence to who was that? Calvin Ridley or Christian Kirk? I can't remember exactly right now, but Trevor Lawrence had to pass somebody, you know, on a drive where we turned the ball over. Yeah, yeah, Jacksonville, I mean, yeah, they're doing exactly what we should be doing, right? Like, because our defense, just like Jacksonville's defense averages 3.8 yards per carry to running backs, our defense is 3.9, right? But Jacksonville is actually trying to establish the run, and them trying to establish the run is why that they've had those couple of plays where guys are able to get open. You know, because of those run fakes happening, we're seeing Juju Brents a couple times has gotten caught with his eyes in the backfield. So, you know, that's why you try to establish the run, even if you can't keep it going. That's why you try to establish the run so that you can have the opportunity to open that stuff up on the run play, especially against, you know, two rookie corners. You know, from the Jags point of view, it's exactly what you want to do. A lot of young guys get caught with their eyes in the backfield. And so that's exactly, you know, what Jacksonville is trying to make happen. And they've made it work a couple times in this game. Yeah, this game doesn't look good right now, but I'm not going to say it's over. You know, if we there's 10:45 left here in the third quarter. If we can put up a touchdown drive here and get the 2-point conversion and make this 24-14, then we have a chance. With the defense we have, with the way we are in the fourth quarter every week, we have a chance. All right, here we go. Gardner Minshew looks like we're in the pistol formation. Jonathan Taylor behind Gardner Minshew, tossing this outside. Jonathan Taylor makes a cut, is able to get up past the line of scrimmage, gets 2 or 3 yards, depending on where they decide to give him the spot here. Here we are, 2nd and 7 here for the Colts. 28-yard line. Coming up on 10 minutes to go. Gardner dropping back to pass. Minshew rolling out. Can't find anybody. I thought he gave himself up, but he apparently just slipped and got back up, tried to roll around, but is eventually sacked. Yeah, they're sitting here showing the replay, the coverage there. They got our top two guys double covered. Again, the way they're playing the defense, man, they don't want anything over the top. They're covering the middle, so it's tough to make things happen. See if we can figure something out. 3rd and 11. This is a short pass. Colts are going to be punting the ball here. Sitting here showing the replay of this play. Oh, this was supposed to be a design screen. Just unable to get to the block underneath. Foycetti Aluicon slipped the block. Is able to get to Jonathan Taylor. So here we are. Rigoberto Sanchez punting the ball away here. Going to be a return here for Jacksonville, but he only gets about 5 yards on the return up to the 30-yard line for Jacksonville. So here we go. Jacksonville getting the ball back right around 8.5 minutes to go. Up 24-6. Sitting here waiting for this NFL website to update. I'm going to go get some water real quick. I'll be right back. Well, I'm back. Here on first down, this looks like a tackle for loss. Looks like Juju Brents might have gotten hurt making that tackle. Please get up, young fella. All right. Juju looks like he has a bloody nose. See if he's able to get back. They're looking at his nose. Hopefully he's able to get back in the game. Yeah, can't afford to lose Juju, man. Hopefully he can get that stopped, get that done and dealt with, get back in the game. But it was a good play. 2nd and 14 here for the Jaguars offense. Check down here to ETN, and he slips a tackle, and now it's going to be 3rd and 1 because we can't make a tackle. Miami's starting to open that game up. 28-14. Miami's up on Panthers. That's more of what we expected for today. Ian, this is going about how you'd expect Colts to play in Jacksonville. It is 24-6 in the third quarter. Trevor Lawrence on 3rd and 1. Great defense, Jalen Jones, and they threw a flag. That looked like incredible defense. And they threw a flag. Or not only is that within 5 yards, but that's just great defense. I don't agree with that one. It's 1st and 10 here for the Jaguars. From the 44, they hand this one off. Get a big gain on 1st down, getting across midfield. Right now, Jacksonville marching down the field. Just under 7 minutes to go from the 37-yard line, Colts side of the field. Get the ball out quickly to Evan Ingram. Kenny Moore, though, with a great play. And this one's barely getting back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, I was kind of wondering the same thing during that last commercial break. Taking a sip of my water, and I was thinking, man, what are the chances this offense just operates better with a mobile quarterback? So Sam might play next week. We'll examine that. Here we are, 2nd and 11 with Trevor Lawrence dropping back to pass, throwing all the way downfield, but overthrows Christian Kirk. He throws his hands up for a flag, and he gets a flag somewhere. Another pass interference call. What are we doing, man? These are such soft calls, man. Incidental contact right there. So here we are, 1st and 10, screen pass. We're all over that one. Shaq Leonard with a great play, great tackle there on Evan Ingram. Going to be 2nd and 9 here. So here we are, 2nd and 9. Getting near the 20-yard line for the Jaguars and hits the open space in the zone there. Gets another 1st down here. Christian Kirk was wide open. All right, so now Jaguars starting from the 9-yard line. 1st and goal here. Moving right on down the field. Play action pass. Trevor Lawrence rolling out. Throws incomplete. Second and goal. This Colts defense can hold them to a field goal to be 27-6, which is still 3-score game. There would be a lot to do, and they would have to work fast. But there's still a chance. Here we go out of the pistol formation, trying to run the ball. This one getting stopped behind the line of scrimmage here for the Jaguars. It's going to be 3rd and goal from right around the 10-yard line. All right. See what we're doing here. Looks like we're playing press coverage. I like that. Let's stay in that. Throwing the ball here. Trevor Lawrence finds a guy wide open. How do we leave a guy wide open, man? Touchdown for the Jaguars. That's crazy, man. Wide open, man. That was good play design there. Having a rookie on the outside will put you in positions like that. They found a way to take advantage of it. So you're going to be a learning experience for this Colts team, man. A lot of young guys on this Colts team. This is going to be a big learning experience. Especially for those secondary guys, those corners. A lot to work on after this game. You know, there's something about the Colts in Jacksonville, but you can see, man, a lot to work on. Overall, JT, the run game isn't doing anything. We haven't tried to run the ball. We haven't tried to establish the run in this game. JT had a really big play in the first half. That went from the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line through the pass game. But then Gardner Minshew threw an interception, I'm pretty sure on the very next play. So, yeah, JT's fine. We just really all together on the offensive side of the ball have been trash because, mostly because of turnovers. We were able to get some things going in the first half, but turnovers killed drives, penalties killed drives. And here in the second half, defense has been on the field too much, offense not being able to keep things going. So just not good, man. It's just another day in Jacksonville for the Colts. Yeah, Jacksonville, their yards are going to be down because of the turnovers, right? So it is what it is, man. That's really what it boils down to. The team that wins the turnover battle usually wins the game. It's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. Third downs, we haven't been great on third down. Jacksonville has put themselves in a bunch of 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2 positions, and we're able to capitalize on it, right? And that they're able to get themselves in this game. The Colts have got Jacksonville in a lot of situations where it was 2nd and long, right? 2nd and 7 or longer. A lot of situations like that. But the Colts, Gus Bradley playing that soft coverage, guys backing off so much as soon as the ball's snapped that we're just giving up free catches and guys are getting 8 yards and making it 3rd and manageable and they're able to pick it up, right? And we've been unable to capitalize on any of that because Jacksonville is running a completely different defense where they're playing a defense where they want to stay up on you, but they're double covering the guys on the outside, right? They're like not even giving those guys a chance to open up. So we are 1st and 10 for the Colts. Handing the ball off here. Down as much as you are. I don't know why now's the time you're going to try to establish the run. 2nd and 7, though, here for the Colts. Going in the hurry up, 2nd and 7 here for the Colts. Minshew gets hit as he throws. This one is incomplete. Yeah, you're not wrong, Jerry. You're not wrong. Here we are, 3rd and 7 for the Colts. Minshew dropping back to pass, incomplete here. Throws to Alec Pierce, but he was covered up. Colts going for it here on 4th down. I think my camera's tweaking. But if you can see me or hear me, Colts are on 4th down right now. 4th and 7. They are going for it deep in their own territory. And oh my gosh, Minshew completes the pass. Alec Pierce catches it over the middle for a 1st down. Yeah, well, coincidentally, we turned the ball over 3 times against Jacksonville in week 1 with 2 fumbles and the Anthony Richardson interception. Gardner Minshew passes the ball downfield here. Oh, Michael Pittman downfield. A big play for the Colts. Michael Pittman. A couple of big plays in a row. The Colts are finally making something happen. Yeah, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know exactly what's happening with my camera. Honestly, could just be because of my connection. Here we are, Colts hurrying up, running the ball. Go nowhere with that run on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Yeah, not entirely sure what's up with my camera. This laptop isn't really made to be streaming, but we're doing it anyway. So struggling a little bit. But here's Pittman on a screen on 2nd and 9. Going to make it 3rd and 3 or so. All right, 3rd and 2. Let's go, man. We're at the 10-yard line, about the 10.5-yard line. See if we can punch this in, start to get something going as we go into the 4th quarter. Jonathan Taylor getting the ball. Jonathan Taylor picking up a 1st down. Come on, go into hurry up. Let's put the ball in the end zone before the 4th quarter happens. If you're here right now and you're not a subscriber to the channel, please help us get to 1,000. We're pretty damn close. We were at 14 away when I started today. Not sure what we're at right now, but if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as a Colts start 1st and goal. Check down here to Jonathan Taylor. He spins his way into the 5-yard line, maybe the 4, depending on where they want to give him this spot. Yeah, let's try to score here with this last play of the 3rd quarter. Jonathan Taylor gets the ball. Jonathan Taylor gets a yard. So going into the 4th quarter, Colts going to have 3rd and goal from the 3-yard line. Down by 25 going into the 4th. It's going to take one heck of a miracle. Well, we'll see what happens, man. Here we go. Just got to play with her a little bit. All right. Haven't checked in on these other games. I'm sitting here reloading this NFL page real quick. Not much has changed around the league. Everybody that was leading earlier is still leading, except for San Francisco. That game is tied 10-10 as the Colts come back here, 3rd and goal. Let's put some points on the board, man. Minshew to Kylan Granson real quick. That one just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be 4th and goal here, obviously staying on the field. Come on, man. Let's put a touchdown on the board. Figure it out, dude. From the 2-yard line, let's see if we can get it done. Minshew goes out. Who's that? Josh Downs gets his first NFL touchdown. Josh Downs with the touchdown. Sure, in the grand scheme of things, this might end up not meaning a whole lot, but Josh Downs gets his first career NFL touchdown. Let's go, man. Great route by Josh Downs. Great throw by Gardner Minshew. We finally get on the board. I'm surprised we're not going for 2. But the offense, man, finally gets something going, right? Get a drive going. Had some big plays on that one. Had the Alec Pierce on 4th and 7, middle of the field. Great contested catch by him. And then the great pass and catch from Gardner to Pittman down the sideline. All right, a couple of big plays, able to punch it in there in the end zone. So again, I understand this might not mean a whole lot in the grand scheme of things, but yes, like seeing Josh Downs get in the end zone, my adrenaline's flying right now, dude. I'm a big Josh Downs fan. I was a big believer in Josh Downs. It's good to see him get his first touchdown in the NFL. I'll tell you what, if our defense can find a way to get a touchdown, and again, I know as Jerry keeps mentioning, and as we've talked about here, can't keep asking the defense to do everything. But boy, if the defense could put 7 on the board for us, that would be sweet. Yeah, I'm excited to go back and watch the highlights of that Niners game. I knew that would be a good game, man. A lot of people don't. It feels like people don't talk about the Browns' defense enough. The stats from the Browns' defense this year are ridiculous. If they had a functional offense, we'd be talking about them as maybe the best team in the league. Because that defense, their defense is really, really good. So I'm gonna be excited to go back, watch the condensed version of that game. I want to go back and watch the condensed version of the Washington Atlanta game. Seattle Cincinnati also looks like it's probably a good game. Yeah, a couple of these definitely excited to go back and watch. Don't really care to see like that Vikings Bears game without Justin Jefferson. Justin Fields got knocked out of that game a while ago. Like without those two, who cares about that game? I think it's 19-6. Like that's a football score that's like, who cares? All right, 31-13. 12 play drive, 75 yards. That one only lasted 4.5 minutes. Now you can't always run hurry up, but things clearly work better for us when we do it. This one was a bomb. Holy crap. No, kickoffs don't really matter anymore in the NFL, but that was a bomb on the kickoff by Matt Gay. He just murdered that football. Colts get the Browns next week, man, going up against that defense. That's the matchup I'm worried about. I think our defense can feast. It's going to be a really low scoring game, probably, dude. Probably a really low scoring game. So here we go. Jacksonville, 1st and 10 from the 25. We brought a blitz, and Trevor Lawrence overthrows his receiver there. Going to be a 2nd and 10 here for the Jaguars. Tell you what, Trevor Lawrence, like he's had some really good throws in this game, a couple of really good throws, especially all his touchdown throws right on point. But he's had some overthrows and quite a few overthrows. Like we were talking about the Gardner Minshew overthrows earlier. Trevor Lawrence has had at least as many overthrows in this game. Just doesn't have the turnovers. So here we are. Trevor Lawrence dropping back to pass on 2nd down. Gets it out here. This one's going to be for 5 yards. Another one of those quick outs. This one not as deep as their others. Giving them 6 yards. It looked like that was clearly out of bounds at the 35. It's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Jaguars. About 13 minutes to, or I'm sorry, 13 and a half minutes to go here in the third quarter. Coming out in an empty set bunch formation on one side. Got to watch out for Trevor Lawrence run up the middle here. Nope. They gap the middle up. Oh, I think Juju finally gets his first interception. Let's go. Josh Downs gets his first touchdown, and then Juju Brents gets his first interception. Let's go, man. Defense making a play. Okay, so this is exactly what we had mentioned earlier, right? When Jacksonville comes out 5 wide receiver sets, Trevor Lawrence kept taking that opportunity to run up the middle and pick up yards. So what did the defense do this time? The entire defensive line, as soon as the ball was snapped, they all pinched inside and pinched the middle. And when that happened, Trevor Lawrence tried to gun it out real quick, but because he was late on the timing on that, it ended up being an interception on a bad throw. Colts have the ball at the 40-yard line, Jaguar side of the field here on 1st down, getting the ball into Josh Downs' hand. There is a flag here. We'll see what the flag is about. There's Josh Downs picking up about 3 yards there. And it wasn't offsides on Jacksonville. Still 1st down here. Okay. So it's going to be a 1st and 5 here for the Colts from the 35-yard line on Jacksonville's side of the field. Coming up on 13 minutes to go in this game. Gardner throwing downfield, taking a shot. Oh, that was almost into the bucket for Alec Pierce. Right now, Alec Pierce face down on the field. A guy landed right on top of him, probably took the wind out of him. He popped back up. Looks like he'll be fine. Minshew, this was a tough throw. This was two guys converging. That was almost a ridiculous play right there. To be able to fit it into that spot, that was a good job by Minshew. But that was really good coverage. Not quite able to bring that one in. Again, a second guy coming in on Alec Pierce. We'll see if he's able to come back in. Again, he popped up pretty quick. I think just knocked the air out of him when that guy came in and landed on him like that. But 2nd and 5 here for the Colts. 12:59 to go. Gardner dropping back. Gets the ball out. Wide open in the middle of the field is Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman gets up to the 20-yard line. Nice 15-yard gain there, yeah. Not having Braden Smith, I feel like that's why the tight ends haven't been as involved in the passing game. It's because they're having to stay in and help block, probably. I haven't been watching it. I'm just kind of assuming that's what's happening here. It's Gardner Minshew drops back, dumps off to the running back. This is going to be a pickup of 3. Come on, let's hurry up. Coming up on 12 and a half minutes. Looks like somebody called a timeout. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That was an incomplete pass. I thought Jonathan Taylor caught that one. Apparently, that was an incomplete pass. So we are 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line. Gardner Minshew gets the ball out to Josh Downs. Josh Downs only able to get 3 yards. So it's going to be about 3rd and 7 here. All right, let's see what Minshew can cook up, man. See what this offense can do. They've been making plays here in this, late 3rd quarter, here in the early 4th quarter. Need another big play here. Minshew tries to tuck and run. Does a great job avoiding the sack. It looked like he was going to be sacked. Does a great job getting out of the pocket, gets away from the sack, picks up a couple yards, but it is 4th and 5 here for the Colts. Yep, got to go for it and got to have it, man. We were able to pick it up in a got to have it situation earlier. We've picked up a couple of crucial 3rd downs here as of late. Gonna need another one here. Like the idea of getting the ball into Michael Pittman Jr.'s hands somewhere. And he tosses it up. He throws another interception at the goal line. Doesn't even give Michael Pittman Jr. an opportunity to jump for that one. It was underthrown. There's an interception. Just when the Colts are starting to make all the right plays, Minshew turns it over again. The return to Jacksonville as a starter has been absolutely terrible for Minshew, man. Man, thought we were getting it going, man. Like, of course, we need the defense to make a play. I don't even what's understood doesn't have to be explained at this point. Our only chance at this point is defense, quick 3 and out, and then us a quick touchdown and somehow getting the ball back again. But chances are real slim right now. Every time we're getting something going, there's been a turnover today, man. This is another one of those games when the Colts don't shoot themselves in the foot, they win. When the Colts do shoot themselves in the foot, they lose. It's really what it comes down to for us this season. I mean, I guess that's what it comes down to a lot in football, right? Especially in the NFL. It's a game of inches. If you hurt yourself, it's going to have a big impact. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sam comes in at some point here in this fourth quarter. I wouldn't be surprised if Gardner still starts, but they start having some packages for Sam so that they can try to open up the run game in different ways. If I'm Steichen, though, I would be trying to set up an offense where Gardner Minshew can operate the offense under center. Running the ball out of – I'm sorry. I just don't like running the ball out of shotgun. I just don't. The occasional run out of shotgun is good, but your offense can't be where you run out of shotgun a lot. As a defense, Shaq Leonard making a great play here on first down. So here we are, 2nd and 15. That was a big loss. Shaq Leonard with a great tackle in the backfield on the first play of the drive. Screen pass here. And who is that? Zaire Franklin? Zaire Franklin running down ETN. What a great play there. All the way across field. Yeah, I don't want to put too much on the defense. Defense has been put in some terrible situations in this game. Short fields, right? They haven't been perfect, right? Gus Bradley's defense, we know the flaws, but defense, for the most part, done really good today, just put in a lot of bad situations because of the offense. Here we are, 3rd and 9 for the Jaguars, coming up on 9.5 minutes to go, sending a blitz. Blitz gets home, and we do get the sack here, so a 3 and out for the defense, which is what you needed. Now you need a quick score for any chance, and then you're going to need to get the ball back, and then you're basically going to need a quick score to be able to think about tying this thing up. Okay, they're going to be punting the ball away here. My bladder's about to explode. This water is running through me. I will be right back, everybody. All right, I'm back here on first down. Wide open guy, Kylan Granson. I came back just in time. On first down, Kylan Granson was wide open behind the secondary. Massive gain of 46 here on the first play of the drive. Exactly what we needed, man. Colts, just like that, are at the 27-yard line on the Jaguars side of the field. So here we go. Gardner Minshew dropping back, passing, wide open spot again. I think that's Kylan Granson. Yes, it is. Kylan Granson, another big catch here. Colts down at the 5 or 6 yard line with a quickness on this drive, just under 8 minutes to go. Here we go. Josh Downs, tried to get in the end zone, got stopped at about the 3 yard line. Going to be 2nd and goal from the 3 here. Man, there for a minute, looked like Josh Downs had enough space to get there, but that hole closed quickly. See what happens. Handing the ball off here. Getting in the end zone. Zach Moss for a touchdown. Touchdown Colts very quickly getting in the end zone. I believe that was less than 2 minutes. That was actually definitely under 2 minutes that drive took. A very quick drive. Zach Moss capping it off with a 3-yard rushing touchdown here. Great job here by the Colts. Finally opening the offense up here in the second half. Jaguars have tried so hard in both of the games this year to keep us from hitting the deep shots and going deep, and we've been able to hit a couple, and we're putting touchdowns on the board now. It's exactly what we want to see, right? And boy, oh boy. Colts sitting here down by 11. It's still a tough spot. We'll see what happens. Yeah, exactly. Where was this stuff, right? See, I feel like there's going to be an adjustment period, right? The offense was supposed to be designed to work for Anthony Richardson. So they, prepare that way this week. But I have a feeling they're probably working on some new stuff that could work with Gardner Minshew, and then they're going to evaluate after this game. Okay, what works in this offense that we've been running that we can keep working on here with Gardner Minshew, and what new do we need to start working on to develop with Gardner Minshew? Again, I feel like the under the center stuff will come. At least I hope we start operating under center more with Gardner Minshew. I wouldn't mind some packages for Sam. I think that could be a good element to what we have. Or Kellen Mond. I don't care which one it is. Whoever Steichen thinks is better, I'll trust him. Whoever he thinks is better and can help us win. Here goes Jacksonville on a kickoff return. They're actually returning it. And this is a massive return for Jacksonville. This was a terrible kickoff. It was fielded at about the 10-yard line. Coverage wasn't there at all. And they are already, I don't know where he got. It was like the 40, 30, something like that, Colts side of the field. Special teams, man. We're missing Bubba Ventrone this year. I know that. So 1st and 10 here from the 37-yard line. Good job by the defense. EJ Speed coming up, tackling him at the line of scrimmage. This is where you want to see Shaq be Shaq, man. Shaq has had a really good game. This is easily Shaq's best game of the season. It's where you want to see Shaq turn into Shaq. Have a punch out here. They're going to be trying to run the ball. If they do try to pass the ball, pass defended or an interception from Shaq. See if he can continue to make plays. This is obviously wishful thinking here from a Colts fan, hoping something happens here. We need a miracle. 2nd and 10. Dropping back to pass. Dump down to ETN. Ebukam went for the punch out, I think. The punch out happened, but ETN fell back on it. Third and 1 here for the Jaguars. See what happens. Got to stop him here to have a chance. Like, got to stop him. Clock's running. If you have any hope, can't give him a first down. Getting to the outside on the pitch here. Colts stop this one for a big-time loss. EJ Speed and Grover Stewart, great job getting to the outside. Lose 3 on this one. 4th and 4. Going to make him kick a field goal. This is going to be a 14-point game. A 49-yard attempt. I'll tell you what, if there's a time for a freaking block, it's right now, dude. 49-yard attempt. Yep, McManus, man. If he gets him off, he's getting it up, and it's going to be good. That one was right down the middle, plenty of distance. It is a 14-point game, 34-20 Jacksonville. Here we go. 3 timeouts for the Colts. We got 4:50. What's your frame of mind here in terms of time? Just looking for a quick strike. All right. We have 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this game. Colts have all 3 timeouts. See if we can put some points up quick, keep all our timeouts. See what Minshew can do. See what Steichen can draw up. Alec Pierce is out with the shoulder injury. They said he came out with his shoulder pads off, had his shoulder all wrapped up. See what happens there. We might be seeing Anthony Miller get called up from the practice squad. So here we go, man. Minshew, first play, rolling out. Throws the ball as he's getting hit. All right. 2nd and 10. Minshew dropping back. Minshew once again under pressure, and the sack gets home this time. Trayvon Walker, number 1 overall pick for the Jaguars in 2022, is having a big impact on these last 2 plays. 3rd and 19 for the Colts. Going for a screen pass here. And they go pretty much absolutely nowhere. This is going to be 4th and long. If we give the ball back without scoring, if you're here again, hit that subscribe button. We're almost to 1,000 again. I haven't checked since I started. When I started, we were only 14 away. We're getting real close. If you're not subscribed, go ahead, help us get there if you could. But if we give the ball back to Jacksonville right here, I'm going to go ahead, shut this one down, start preparing for the post-game video. It's Gardner looking downfield. Gardner almost throws an interception. Probably would have been better to throw an interception in that situation. Jacksonville getting the ball back deep in their territory with 3:19 left. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Order my game day pizza, start preparing everything that I need for videos later, start evaluating this game and looking over everything. I appreciate you guys stopping by. I appreciate you guys hanging with me for today, helping keep me entertained and help me, keeping talking for more than just the plays. Appreciate you guys stopping by. We're going to be doing this again next week, but not the week after. The week after, I'll be in Indiana for I think it's the week after. I'll be in Indiana for my sister's wedding. No, I'm sorry. Next 2 weeks, we're doing this. Then the week after, I'll be in Indiana for my sister's wedding. So I won't be able to do the live thing. But up until that point, we'll be doing it. Then after that point, we'll be doing it every weekend except for Christmas Eve. Because Christmas Eve is on a Sunday and I'll be doing stuff with my family. But keep coming back every Sunday. Again, we're going to have videos every single day, just like always. And we'll have a post-game video here soon. Already have another video I think I want to do. We'll see how much time I have. I want to do that video today. If not today, then I'll drop it first thing tomorrow. But yeah, subscribe with notifications on. Keep getting updated for all those videos. Appreciate you guys stopping by. Y'all are real ones, man. The people that come by and watch these things every Sunday. I know there's not usually a lot of us in here, man, but we try to have a good time with it. And I appreciate you guys hanging out. So with that, that'll do it for this one. Better luck next week when the Colts travel back home for another home game. And until then, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.